Hello, everyone. Today is my birthday, so I'm so excited about that. What do you like to do on your birthday? I am kind of having a lazy day, which is something I enjoy doing, and just kind of hanging out. Pop's at work, so I am just kind of here, and we'll see what the rest of the day happens. So today we're going to read about the Frog Prince. The Frog Prince. This is a really old story. It's been around for a long, long time. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. She had a golden ball, and it was her favorite plaything. She took it everywhere she went. One day, the princess was playing in the woods near a well. She threw her ball high into the air, and it fell splash into the well. This is a well. You probably don't know what a well is, but there's water at the bottom, and used to be that you could put a bucket down there and pull out some water, or a pump. The princess watched her golden ball sink deep into the water of the well, and she began to cry. She cried harder and harder. Suddenly someone said, "What is the matter, princess? Why are you making so much noise?" The princess looked around. She looked into the well. An ugly little frog was looking up at her. The frog asked again, "What is the matter, princess?" "Oh, it's you, you old water splasher," the princess said. "My golden ball has fallen into the well, and that is why I am crying." "Stop crying," said the frog. "Maybe I can help you. What will you give me if I get your ball for you?" "I will give you whatever you want, dear frog," said the princess. "Would you like my fine silk dress, or my necklace of pearls, or would you like my golden crown?" "No," said the frog. "What would I do with your fine silk dress, or your necklace of pearls? What would I do with your golden crown?" "What do you want then?" the princess asked. The frog looked at the beautiful princess. He said, "I want to be your friend and playmate. I want to sit with you at the supper table. I want to eat with you from your golden plate and drink with you from your golden cup. I want to sleep on your fine silk pillow. If you promise to let me do these things, I will get your ball for you." What do you think? What would you say about that? Would you say that was okay? "I promise," the princess said. She thought, "How can this nasty little frog come to the castle and be my playmate? He has to stay here in his well." And she said again, "I promise." Now the frog went down deep into the well. Soon he came up with a golden ball in his mouth. He threw it onto the grass. "Oh," said the princess, "my golden ball." And she picked it up and ran away. "Wait, wait," cried the frog. "Take me with you. I can't go as fast as you." But the princess did not wait. She ran home to the castle and forgot all about the frog. She goes running away. Not very nice, huh? The next day at supper time, the princess sat at the table with her father, the king, and all the people of court. Suddenly, everyone heard some strange noises outside. Splish, splash, splish, splash. It was the sound of little wet feet coming up the stairs to the castle. Then, flip, flop, flip, flop, there was a slippery little knock at the door. Someone called, "Princess, princess, open up. Princess, princess, let us sup." The princess ran to the door and opened it. When she saw the frog, she shut the door quickly. The princess came running back to the table. The king looked at her. "What are you afraid of, daughter?" he asked. "Is there a giant at the door who wants to carry you off?" "Oh, no, father," said the princess. "It is not a giant. It's a nasty little frog." the princess told her father how the frog had found her ball, and she told him about her promise. What do you think's going to happen? I promised him I would let him be my friend and playmate, she said, but I never thought he could come out of the well. Flip, flop, flip, flop. There was that slippery little knock again, and someone called, Princess, princess, open up. Princess, princess, let us sup. Remember who brought you the ball that fell? Remember your promise by the well. You must keep your promise, daughter, said the king. Open the door and let the frog in. And she had to open the door. That's good the king made her keep her promise. The frog hopped in and followed her to the table. He stopped by her chair. Pick me up and put me next to your plate, said the frog. Go ahead, the king said. Do as the frog says. You must keep your promise. The princess had to put the frog on the table. Everyone could see that she really did not want to do it. The frog ate with the princess from her golden plate, and he drank with her from her golden cup. The frog liked his supper very much, but the princess would not eat a thing. At last the frog said, Now I am ready to go to sleep. Carry me to your bedroom and put me on your fine silk pillow. The princess began to cry. Stop crying, said the king. Do as the frog says. You made a promise, and you must keep it. And so the princess had to carry the frog to her bedroom. She took hold of him with 2 fingers and put him in a corner. But the frog said, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep on a fine bed, just like you. That made the princess very angry. She picked up the frog and threw him against the wall. Oh, no. It's just mean, right? Just mean. But when he fell to the floor, the frog was no longer a frog. Now it was a tall prince with beautiful, kind eyes, and he was smiling at the princess. A wicked witch turned me into a frog, he said, but now the spell is broken. I always thought she had to kiss him. The very next day, the prince and the princess were married. A golden coach with 8 white horses drove up to the castle. The prince now took the princess to his own land, and they lived happily ever after. Okay, I'm going to tell you that I've heard this story before, and that's not the way I remember it. The way I remember it is that they became friends, and then she kissed him, and he turned into a prince. Now, I am looking through here to make sure there's not any pages missing, because it seems to me that that's not the way it's supposed to be. But there's no pages missing. So, regardless, the princess had to keep her promise, even though she wasn't really very nice to the frog. And the frog turned back into a prince, and he helped her get her ball. So I guess everything's fine, as long as they lived happily ever after, right? Boom. All right. I love you, and I'm very glad that since it's my birthday, that I got to talk to you today. Have a good day. Bye.